Welcome to new lesson. Today we are going to learn about the stages in recruitment. In previous lesson we have learned about the different methods of recruitment as internal and external recruitment. Today we are discussing which are the steps in the recruiting process or which are the stages in the recruiting process. Most of the companies are conducting recruitment, so they have to follow different steps for conducting that recruitment. First one, decision is made to where the recruitment is necessary. Second one, job description is prepared. Third one, specification is prepared. Then plans are made on how and when to advertise. Applicants are shortlisted. References are requested. Candidates are invited for interviews and selection tests. The successful candidate is offered the job and signs the contract of employment. So these are the common steps that companies are following for the recruitment process. Some companies may be following some other methods also. So these are the common methods. So let's discuss in detail each and every one of these steps. First one, job analysis. This is a process to identify which post is vacant and to identify skills, experience and qualities needed to perform the work. So in this step, this is the first step, they have to analyze about the vacancy. So this is a process to identify which post is vacant. So first the company management, they will analyze which post is vacant and they will identify which are the skills necessary to the applicants to perform that job. If they are conducting interview, they should understand that, or they should identify that which are the qualifications that new applicant should have. So they have to identify that skills and experience, then their qualities to perform the work. So this is the first step in the recruitment. They have to analyze the job and they have to identify the qualities or skills that the new employee should have. Then second one is that job description. This is a written document that provides all details about the job. It will be sent to all applicants. It includes job title, duties and responsibilities. So once the first step, job analysis is over, they have to prepare a description, job description. It is a written document. In that written document, the company management will mention that what is the job vacancy available. That means which job title is available. Is it is manager post, or is it is a supervisor post, or is it is peon post, clerical post. So which job title and duties and responsibilities. The new applicant, what they have to do, what are their duties and responsibilities, that all they will mention in the job description. If it is a teacher post, they will mention the new teacher may have to teach this subject, these subjects, and in this grade, which grade, that is all they will mention, which are the duties and responsibilities and what is the job title, whether it is maths teacher or whether it is economics teacher or whether it is science teacher. So job title also will be mentioned in the job description and the duties and responsibilities of new employee also will be mentioned in the job description. So it is a written document that provides all details about the job. This is the second step management has to do. So management has to issue or they have to make a job description by mentioning the duties and responsibilities and the job title. Then they have to send it to the applicants, or they have to send it to the people, those who are willing to apply, or they may give in the advertisement also sometime. So they have to make it. That is the second step. They have to make this job description. Third step of recruiting new employees, person specification. This is a list of qualifications, skills, experiences and personal qualities looked for in a successful applicant. So this is the third step of recruitment. In this step, management has to decide the qualifications the new applicant should have and skills and experience. If they are not planning to take a fresh candidate, they will mention this much year experience should have. And skills, and qualification, which are the educational qualifications. So that also they have to prepare. In the third step, they have to prepare person specification, which are the qualifications, skills and experience that new candidate should have. So that also they have to give to the public people that information. Otherwise, the number of applicants will be more. But if they are giving specified qualification and specified skills, experience, the number of candidates applying will be less. Those who have that qualification and experience only will apply for the job. For example, if they are looking for a teacher, so they can give a person's specification like this way: an accounting teacher having master degree with 5-year experience in teaching. So there have 3 conditions. One is the teacher should be an accounting teacher, and he should have a master degree, and he should have 5-year experience. So if they are giving like this specified information, the number of candidates also may be less, and all the teachers will not be applying. Only accounting teacher will be applying, and they may have some accounting teacher who will not have master degree, they also will not be applying. They may have some teacher, they may have master degree, but they may not have 5-year teacher experience, so they also will not submit the application. So it is easy for the company also, for the candidates also. If the company is giving person specification, then it will be easy for both parties. So in this example, we can see only 5-year experienced accounting teacher who have master degree. So he only will be applying. Sometimes the number of candidates may be very less, but it is easy for the company and it is easy for the applicant also. So this is the third step, preparing person specification. Then once these 3 steps are over, that means first they have analyzed about the job, then they have prepared job description, what are the documents, that job title, duties and responsibilities, and they have decided the qualification of the candidate. Then next they have to give advertising job vacancy. So once the job description and person specification have been produced, the business needs to advertise the vacancy. So they have to give advertisement to the people that we are having a vacancy. So those who are willing to apply, they can apply. They have to give advertisement. Then only people will know about the vacancy. So as we have discussed in the previous lesson, there are 2 types of recruitment. One is internal recruitment, another one is external recruitment. Internal recruitment means company is recruiting a new employee from the company itself. They are not planning to recruit from outside. That is internal recruitment. And external recruitment means company is willing to recruit a new employee from out of the business. That means they are willing to take a new candidate from outside the business. He is not working in the company. So there are 2 types of recruitment. So if they are willing to give internal recruitment, which type of advertisement is suitable? And if they are willing to give external recruitment, which type of advertisement is suitable? So we can see, if they are planning external recruitment, they can give advertisement in newspapers and magazines. So if the company is planning to give advertisement, if they are planning to take new candidate from outside, that means external. If the company is planning external recruitment, they can give advertisement in newspaper and magazines. And if they are planning internal recruitment, they can use staff notice board for advertising internal recruitment, because they are planning to take internal recruitment. That means employees from the company itself. So the workers who are presently working in the company will be recruited for the higher post. So in that situation, they don't have to give advertisement in newspaper and magazine, because all the workers will be in the company itself. So they can give advertisement in staff notice board. So according to the type of recruitment, whether it is internal and external, they have to select a suitable method of advertisement. If it is external, they can choose newspaper and magazine, and if they are choosing internal recruitment, they can give it in staff notice board. Then 4th step is sending out application. Business has to send application forms to the candidate who have shown interest for the job. So if they are giving advertisement in newspapers or in magazine, many candidates will be contacting them. Sometimes they may send email or they may call to the company. So next step is to give application form. Business has to send application form to the candidate who have shown interest for the job. Those who decide to apply will fill the form and send CV. If the company is willing to send an application form to the candidate who have shown his interest, company has to send their application form. So company will send their application form to the candidates and they will fill the form by writing their details, experience, qualifications, and they will send a CV also. That means curriculum vitae. So most of the companies are asking for CV. When we are applying for a job, they are asking about to send a CV. What is CV? A CV contains name, address, contact details, education qualifications, skills and experience, and hobbies and interests. So CV is a document that a candidate is preparing himself by mentioning his name and his address, contact details, education qualifications, skills and experience, hobbies, interests. This all will be mentioning in the CV. So it will be easy for the company also. So if an employee is making a CV like this, they can easily understand what is the name and what is the address and which are the qualifications and experiences. Everything will be mentioned in the CV. That is known as curriculum vitae. Its short name is CV. So this is the next step. Application will be sent to the telephoned applicant or those who have sent the email to the company. So they will send them application. Then next step is shortlisting the applicants. So once they have sent the application, candidates will be filling the application form and they will be returning to the company. So from that application they have to shortlist. The HR department and manager will look through the applications. They will compare the candidates and produce a short list of applicants for interview. Candidates will be invited for an interview. So from the applications, they will select good persons, good applications. Some of them may have, for example, in the previous we have given 5-year experience. So some of the teachers may have 10-year experience, 15-year experience. So from these experiences and degrees and qualifications, and they are all, by checking all the history, a company will select few candidates from that application. Maybe, for example, if they are getting 100 applications, sometimes they may select only 20, where a best 20 members they will select. And they will invite them to come for an interview. They will not call all the members for an interview, but they will shortlist the members from the application, and the best applicants they will be inviting for an interview. So this is the next step, shortlisting the applicants. And last step is interview and selection. So shortlisted candidates will be interviewed by asking questions. This may include aptitude test, team activity, etc. So next step is interviewing. So company management or some experienced staff or experienced personalities may conduct interview. So they may ask them some questions. They may conduct team activities to measure the ability of new candidates. So this is interview. Sometimes they may be conducting interviews in special institutions, or sometimes they may conduct interview in colleges to select new candidates. So in that interview, they will be measuring or they will be checking the ability of the candidate, and they will be selecting the best one. Following the interview panel will select best applicant by considering education, experience and performance in the interview. So they will be checking the education qualification and experience plus performance in interview. That also will be considered for selection. So if a person, he has good qualification and experience, but if he is not performing well in the interview, he may not be selected. So those who are performing well, they may give some marks, and the best person they will select. If they need 5 members, they will select best 5. If they need only 1, they will select best 1. If they need 100, they may select best 100 person from the interview. And next what they will do, the applicant will get an offer letter from company. So if they are selecting them, they will give them an offer letter that we are offering you this job and the salary and everything will be mentioned. Then they will ask them to sign in that offer letter. That is known as agreement. So these are the steps in the selection procedures or recruitment procedures. Some companies may have some different steps also, but most common steps are these steps for conducting a recruitment. Thank you for listening.